The future of Hawaii's tourism authority is on the line at the state capitol.
State lawmakers are trying to agree on how the state's tourism is handled in the future. As KITV4's Paul Drews reports, that could mean replacing HTA.
The Hawaii Tourism Authority has been around for 25 years, and lawmakers and those in the industry say it's done a great job marketing Hawaii and building our tourism industry. But now some feel instead of pushing for more visitors, the agency should focus on managing better this visitor destination, and so call for a new department with a new name, an Office of Destination Management.
What we'd be doing is updating its statutes, its mission, its positions to reflect a much larger investment in destination management. And again, to me, destination management is an investment in our local communities.
The mere name change of an organization has immense ripple effects on this system that we now have in place.
According to the HTA, the state gets $14 million in federal funding, which is set aside for visitor education, trail restoration, and land stewardship programs.
So just that little move of dissolving our agency and changing the name means we would actually have to reapply for those federal funds because they're no longer tied to our agency.
Money is a big issue when it comes to tourism. HTA is one of the reasons for Hawaii's strong tourism industry, and some want to keep it that way.
You're talking nearly $20 billion in revenue, $2.2 million in taxes. You're looking like almost $1 billion, over $1 billion when you count the 3% of TAT for the counties that is there from the tourists. A lot of people ask me, hey, I think the tourists should pay their fair share. I said, absolutely, the tourists should pay their fair share. We should give them more credits and breaks and create a product that is conducive to what they're investing in, not tax them more.
The measures still being debated at the state capitol would also change the leadership structure of the new division and put it under the direct management of the State Department of Business, Economic Development, and Tourism, while the new office would focus less on getting tourists and more on managing island resources for both visitors and locals alike.
I would caution those elected officials or anybody else from seeing them as being diametrically opposed, right? They're both really important functions, and we have taken steps to move a bigger percentage of the funding over to the community programs, but we're still requiring our marketing system to be funded as well.
While some residents have called out for fewer visitors, John adds the HTA has simply responded to what others, including businesses and the state, have asked them to do.
Since I've been at HTA and people have been calling for what you just described, we have 12 new gates at the airport. Do we put new gates because we want less? And I cannot tell you how many thousands of new hotel rooms have now been permitted throughout the state.
Paul Drews, KITV4 Island News.